Greetings, class. It is I, Sean Kennedy, your history instructor for fall semester 2016. And today we're going to do a little bit of an orientation to get you oriented with the course this semester to make sure you understand all of the expectations. So let us begin by clicking on the syllabus and seeing what happens. Okay, it opens up. Excellent. So first thing I want to make sure you are aware of is my contact information. Please contact me at robertkennedyhistoryteacher@gmail.com. And if I do not get back to you within 24 hours, please email me back. This usually never happens, but just in case it does, my goal is always to respond back to students and never to ignore them. So make sure that if you're not getting a response back from me, please do. I do have a telephone number, as you can see there, but usually in an online class, emails suffice. If you telephone me, I will get back to you, but probably not as quickly as with email. If we do need to talk on the phone from something you have emailed me, we will make arrangements for that, but email is the most efficient as far as answering just quick questions. And I'm about to show you another device for communication that you are required to do. You want to join what is called Celly. So I'm going to click here to show you what it is real quick. It opens up. You want to join this. You'll see a way of joining this quite easily by clicking whatever links come up for it. It'll just say join Celly if you go there, if you're not already a member somewhere in there. So join that. And what Celly is a way for not only you to communicate with me, but you to communicate with other students. And if you have a smartphone, it is very easy to get messages on your machine. It almost comes in like a text message through the Celly app. So you can download it by going to your app store, going through Celly, downloading material and getting it through there. It is required for the course, and as an incentive, I will be offering extra credit through that medium. And that's only where extra credit will be offered. That is extra credit opportunities. So if extra credit assignments come up, I will communicate through Celly. So be sure to get there so you can take advantage of that and communicate with me, your students, and hear any kind of updates that might happen throughout the course. The other resource that is required in this course is called Starfish. It is not up and running right now. It should be within a week. Please do look out for it. I will be requiring you to enroll in that. This is a new medium that the institution, South Texas College, is utilizing. It will be a way for me to communicate issues to you and have other people within the institution communicate it. If there's ever issues with, for instance, your grade or being in danger of failing or whatnot, you'll begin to notice other instructors are going to begin using this. So when the time comes, I will let you know how to register. Another thing I want you to notice is that there is no required textbook to purchase for this course. That doesn't mean there is no reading. There is quite a bit of reading and content to go through, but it is all made available through the syllabus and Blackboard. Real quick, the orientation exam associated with this orientation is mandatory, and you will earn an extra 5% extra credit. And that is towards the total grade. So a huge incentive to do this. The exam will require you to earn a 100%, nothing less than that. You can take it as many times as you need to, though, so keep that in mind. You will be, for your discussions in this course, you will be assigned an ID, and the ID you will post in the discussion post. The material must come straight from this course. So make sure you're not going to outside sources and you're utilizing all of the sources available for the particular unit that you're on for the assigned ID. You will also be required to be prepared for all of the IDs that are given in this course, and I'll show you where to get those in just a little bit. But And during the quizzes, you will IDs will be randomly selected on certain quizzes. I'll show you that in just a second for you to respond to. The discussion posts are kind of a collective study arena for everybody. Everybody is going to contribute to that post, and we kind of break it up by assigning specific IDs. An ID, if you don't understand what I'm talking about here, is an identification, which is basically a key term dealing with the subject matter. So, for instance, an ID could be Christopher Columbus, it could be Magna Carta, it could be Declaration of Independence, so on and so forth. There will be various online quizzes. Collectively, it's 25% of your grade, and there are 3 unit essay exams. So that collectively, not each, but collectively are 50% of your grade. Standard grading position, so just be aware of that. Do note this, I do require you to be active. If you're not active for more than 3 days in Blackboard, you may be dropped from the course. So please do keep that in mind. If you miss 2 consecutive assignments, you may be dropped from the course. Not necessarily dropped, but you do run the danger of dropping it. So if there's something going on where you're not logging in or submitting assignments, do let me know what's going on because you don't want to run the risk of it. Here's the veteran statement. For you veterans out there, there are resources available. Please take advantage of them. Be aware of plagiarism. Very strict on plagiarism. If you choose to be dishonest in this course, usually I don't ask too many questions. You will remain in the course. But you will earn a F at the end of the semester, so please do not plagiarize. If you're unfamiliar with what plagiarism actually is, I highly suggest, in fact, I will require you to go through this material. There will be questions dealing with plagiarism in the orientation exam. Lecture assignment quizzes. Lecture assignment quizzes cannot be submitted late for credit, right? Each quiz can be taken twice. Each quiz is open now. Oops, let's fix that. You will see down below the schedule to see what is assigned for each quiz as far as the chapters are concerned. Now, if you do miss a quiz or your score is lower than you desire it to be, you can make up the percentage points. So if you don't do well on quiz 1, what ultimately happens on quiz 2, if you do better, that quiz 2 score will be applied to quiz 1 score minus 10%. If you're wondering what the expectations are of the quiz, please look at this rubric. I would print this rubric out and have it close by you as you're preparing your responses to the lecture objective quizzes. You'll want to go through these. Please do. It's part of the orientation exam. It asks you what the prompts are, so please do go through that. You can submit these late. There is a 5% deduction for each day that they are late. So do go through this. There's the identification posts. You want to develop responses for each ID that is on there. So let's just go to Unit 1 to look at this. Here are the expectations of the IDs, so do take a look at that and make sure you understand the expectations of that. But here's a list of them. You want to begin as you read. Now, what I highly suggest you not do, a lot of students get in trouble with this, is that they fish for answers at the last minute. Have this list next to you as you are going through the content. As you come across information that helps you respond to any of these terms here, identifications, jot that information down, whether it's a date, a name associated with the identification, a law, a battle, whatever it might be. Just jot down that information. So you might want to copy, paste, put this in a document, put space in between each one, and have this very close by as you read. All right, I think that's about it for the syllabus. Let's take a look real quick. Oh, here's the schedule. So just be aware of the schedule. Again, quizzes, they cannot be made up, but the next quiz will be applied to the previous quiz. Make sure you understand that what assignments are due. So your first real assignment after the orientation exam is your unit ID post. So once you were assigned an ID, and you will be as soon as the semester opens, probably on Tuesday, which would be, what would that be? That would be August, where are we? August 30th. So you might be assigned by August 30th, if not by August 31st. That is about it. So go through the syllabus, make sure you understand it, and do take a look at the other videos that are related to this course. Do jot your responses down for the orientation exam as you go. And so you don't have to go back to the material necessarily once the orientation exam is open. All right, that's it for now. Go forth and be great. I will talk to you guys later. And do email me or get me on Celly if you have any questions or concerns. Thanks. Bye.